Vastu Samye Samye Chitta Chitta Vedat Vedat Tayo Tayo Vibhaktaha Vibhaktaha Pantaha Pantaha Vastu Samye Chitta Vedat Tayor Vibhaktaha Pantaha. Together twice. Vastu Samye Chitta Vedat Tayor Vibhaktaha Pantaha. Vastu Samye Chitta Vedat Tayor Vibhaktaha Pantaha. Closing the eyes. And just bring yourself here into the room. Notice your breath. Notice the parts of your body connected to the earth. Feel your breath filling your lungs, filling your belly. And then bring your attention to your neck. Imagine that it's getting just 1% wider and longer. And let's do 3 breaths, 8 counts in, 8 counts out. And close the mouth, breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Before we open the eyes, just take a moment to set a higher intention for your practice. Perhaps that is, I am offering up my practice to blank, someone in need, or I am connected to my higher self, or something else that means something important to you right now. Our chant, each person will perceive and interpret an object in a unique way according to their state of mind. All objects are empty and only appear through the lens of the individual's projections. And what is today, the 9th? So we've been here a little over a week for this month. What's your relationship with Krishna? And I really love this essay. Encouraging the teachers, encouraging the students to find their own way, to find their own connection. You don't have to call it Krishna. You could call it this guy. That's something to explore too. I was reading this book about Yoga Nidra, just the introduction to it, and talked about how Yoga Nidra is a goddess. And it told a little story about Yoga Nidra. And I'm like, if you enjoy this story, start offering up your Yoga Nidra practice to the goddess of Yoga Nidra. And I'm like, I think I will think about that. There's just so much exploration to do for the rest of your life as far as your relationship with a higher power or universal consciousness, God, And you'll go back to something that you worked on before, and maybe you'll pull it back out and start studying it again, and you'll see it in a whole different way. If you read the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras every year, our chant today is from Yoga Sutras, you'd see different things in it every year. And that's why it's put into these little short things that are hard to interpret, because you go back to them year after year and you interpret it in new ways. And of course, you might fold in other. He talks about, in this essay, he talks about his relationship growing up. Both Austin and I have grandfathers that were Methodist preachers. My other grandfather was a Baptist preacher. So of course that influenced my childhood. So you never run out. You can keep studying the rest of your life. Go ahead and close your chant book and put it off to the side. Just like your relationship with your kids or your family or your partner, the relationship to a higher consciousness will always change. Let's bring the right elbow forward and the left arm down and up. Just starting with a warm up here, so don't push anything. Inhale, lift the elbows up. You can lift your chest, and exhale, round forward, bringing the elbows to your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round for 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round for 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round for 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back up. You can open the arm to the side and just take a moment to roll the shoulders back and forth. And now let's go to the other side. The left elbow comes forward. The right elbow is down and up. And inhale, lift. And exhale, round for 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round 4. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round for 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round for 2. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And lift back up, open up. And let's try to roll your shoulders forward and then down up to your ears and back as far as you can and down. And do that again. So curl them forward, lift them up, pull them back, and then pull the shoulder blades down the back. And now the reverse, pull back, lift up to your ears, round them forward, and then down. And once again, back, up to the ears, round them forward, and then down. All right. And let's go ahead and actually let's bring the hands behind the back and bring the feet as wide as the mat and just lower the left knee down and up. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, up. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and up. And then lift the hands off and exhale, left knee down. And inhale, up. And exhale, right knee down. And inhale, up. And cross your ankles, bring your hands down, make your way back to a downward dog, and just take a moment, pedal out the feet. If you do not want hands on assist, raise a leg. If you do not want lotions, raise a leg. All right. Find some stillness here, downward dog. Lift the tailbone high. Turn the upper arm bones out away from the face. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Ujjayi pranayama, breathing in and out of the nose, the constriction in the back of the throat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Inhale to plank. Exhale here, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels. Extend the legs back to downward dog. Good. Lower the knees down to the earth. Stand up on the knees. Gate asana. Extend the right leg to the right. And the left arm up and over to the right. Yes. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, the left leg to the left. Exhale, right arm up and over to the left. Feel the stretch all through the ribs. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower the left knee down. And bring the hands down. Make your way back to a downward dog again. And start to walk the feet forward. Hips are over the ankles, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Relax your neck. Inhale. Exhale. If you feel stable, bring the hands behind your back. Clasp the hands together. Extend the arms and let the hands fall over your head towards the windows. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. This is nice. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let the hands float back down to the earth. And walk your feet out to the edges of the mat. Bend the knees, coming into a squat. All right, hands to prayer. Let's do a little twist. So left hand down, right arm reaches up. And you may be able to bring the right arm behind you, but we're still warming up. So just don't push it. Just breathe into the sensation. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, back to the center. Now right hand down, left arm up, same variation. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, come back to the center. Now see if you can bring your hands down, bring your feet parallel, lift the hips high. Walk the feet back in together, or hips with distance. We'll stay there and slowly roll up. And come all the way up and lift the arms up and bring the hands behind your head. Pull the shoulders back, lift the chest, pull the elbows back, look up. One more breath here. Lift up, bring the elbows together, the chin to the chest, 2 breaths. And lift back up, hands by the sides, Tadasana. Bring your feet together Tadasana. All the standing asanas come out of Tadasana. So find your strength, find your stillness. And let's go into Jivamuti, Surya Namaskar. Inhale with straight legs, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, feet the hands down and behind to clasp. Straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks. Right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, back to downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward to lunge. Exhale the left foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands to earth or blocks, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs, downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward to lunge. Exhale the right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. I'm just going to go over Chaturanga because I know I did this recently, but it's hard, and when you go forward to somewhere else in Jersey City, they may not keep showing you every week. So I want you to remember, so if you're in a plank, you bring your shoulders past the wrist, and then you just bend the elbows. It only has to be a couple of inches. But see here how my toes, I'm on my toes. So then I can just roll over the toes to up dog and roll over the toes to down dog. But you have to come forward. And this is better for your shoulders too. You're really working the triceps here, and then it's much easier to go into up dog and down dog. It's like you keep going forward, forward, forward till you come back to down dog. So let's do Jivamuti again. Okay, so standing in Tadasana. Inhale with straight legs, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp, straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down, right foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull the elbows in. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs. Downward dog. Inhale the right foot forward, lunge. Exhale the left foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the hands down and behind to clasp. Straighten arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down, left foot back to low lunge. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Nice. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to earth. Inhale, pull the chest through to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, seat to heels, extend the legs. Downward dog. Inhale the left foot forward to lunge. Exhale the right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, lift the arms by the ears and arch back. And exhale, Tadasana. Ashtanga B. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Pull in your lower abs. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up halfway, prepare. Exhale, jump or step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog, breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, looking past the hands. Inhale, jumper step between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Good. Would you mind just bring your mat up like a foot here? Yeah. Thank you. Then I can get behind you. All right, let's bring the feet as wide as the hips. Bring the thumbs to the sacrum. Lift up, pull the shoulders back. And exhale, fold over the legs. Lift the tailbone high. Now reach down, hold on to your big toes. Yogi toe lock. Inhale, extend everything. Back, legs, arms, and exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Lift the thumbs back to the sacrum. Lift all the way up. You can find a little back bend. Good, and come back to Tadasana. Good, and bring the feet back together. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer, stay here. Exhale, five, pull in the lower abs. Exhale, four, inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, two, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer again. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to your right. Left elbow is outside the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, two. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, one. Come back to the center. Lift the prayer. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the prayer. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left, right elbow outside thigh. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, one. Come back to the center. Lift the prayer. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, look up halfway. Prepare. Exhale, jump or step back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the right foot forward, left heel to earth, lift up, warrior one. Exhale. Inhale, extend your leg, open the arms behind you, clasp the hands together. Inhale, lift the chest, try to extend the arms. Now bend your right knee, pull your right hip back, and fold your right shoulder inside your right knee. Yeah, keep pulling the right hip back a little bit. So you're more like straight forward. There you go. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale, lift up, extend your front leg, open your shoulders and extend your arms out to the side. Take space. Now bend the right knee, reverse warrior, left arm down, right arm reaching back, side bend. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now keep your arms here and extend your front leg, reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Yes, reaching back. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, back up. Exhale, extended side angle B. So bend your right knee and bring the right hand inside your right foot. Maybe a block. Left arm is straight up for this one. You still have to kind of curl your right butt cheek underneath. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down to the earth. You can lift the left heel up. Now walk your hands over to the blanket side of the room, the left side of your mat. Walk your hands all the way over. Bring your feet parallel. We'll start with just a regular forward fold. So inhale, extend everything. And then exhale, fold forward. Your head is reaching for the earth. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Prasarita Paratjanasana D. And now look up halfway and exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, bend the left knee. Come back to center. Now bring your hands to the left side of the mat and walk your feet together on the back side of the mat. Now we're going to lift just the right leg, but really press into your left hand. And notice how the more you press into your left hand, the higher you can lift your right leg. Flex your right foot. Inhale, lift all the way up, exactly to the side. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up to the side. And exhale, lower. This time, inhale, lift, stay here. Exhale, 5, lift it to the side. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, lower the right foot. Good. Jump your feet back out onto your mat. Yeah. Now walk your hands forward, and we're going to find lizard. So walk your hand all the way forward, bend the right knee, lift the left heel. Now you can bring your elbows down the floor. You could lower the left knee to the floor. No matter what variation you are in, pull the right hip back, glue the right knee to the right shoulder, and look forward. Yeah, lizards don't look back at their tails, they look forward. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Now come back up to extended arms. Swing your right leg back so you're in plank. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's breathe 5 breaths. Devotional warrior. Inhale the left foot forward, right heel to earth. Lift up warrior 1. Exhale. Now extend your leg, open the arms, clasp the hands together. Extend the arms. Now bend your knee. Keep pulling the left hip back and fold your left shoulder inside your left knee. Good. This is good. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Left up. Now open to the side, lift the arms. Exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Right arm down, left arm reaching back, reverse, warrior, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, keep reaching to the clock. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1, stay here, but extend your front leg. Inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend your left knee and bring your left hand inside your left foot. And the right arm is straight up. Extended side angle B. Yes, good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand, lift your right heel off the floor. Now walk your hands over to the right side of the mat, bringing your feet parallel. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. And now look up halfway and exhale, fold forward. Head is reaching for the earth, tailbones reaching high. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, and look up halfway. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend the right knee. Come back to center. Now keep your hands on this edge of the mat and then jump your feet together on the back edge of the mat, or over here on the back. But keep your feet here. You want your feet on the edge of the mat. So it's like a tiny, so bring your feet forward, Nina. Yeah, good. Everybody has it. Good, good, good. Now really press into your right hand. Try to press your whole right hand down. The more you press your right hand down, the more you can lift your left leg. Inhale, lift the left leg exactly to the side. And exhale, lower. This is better. Lower down. Inhale, lift back up. Keep pressing the right hand. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up the leg. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower the left foot next to the right. Now jump your feet back wide again. Feet are parallel. Walk your hands forward to the front edge of the mat. Your left toe is going to be facing the front to the window. Find your lizard. So try to find the same variation. Maybe your back knee is down. Maybe your elbows are down. Squeeze the knee to the shoulder. Keep squeezing in here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yeah. Now look forward. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1. Everyone come back to extended arms. Swing your left leg around so you're in plank. And now bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Come back to your ujjayi if you've lost it. Little constriction in the back of the throat. 3 more breaths. All right. Inhale the right foot forward to a low lunge. Exhale. Now extend your right leg and bring your back foot in so your feet are parallel for Parsvottanasana. And now look up, pull your right hip back. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Pull the right hip back. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now look up. Now bend your right knee. And your left heel can slide back. Start to walk your right shoulder underneath your right knee. For airplane, there are variations here. You can bring your hands to the side and keep them on the floor. Pull your right hip back, or you can lift the hands up, or you can bring the hands behind your back for a little clasp, a little bind. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the bind. Bring the hands down. Frame the right foot. Now, extend your right leg and lift up into a standing split. Fold over the standing leg. Let's breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. And now look up. You can bend the knee. You can stack the hip. Now lower the left knee all the way to the floor outside the right foot. Bring the sits bones down. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale the left arm up by the ear and exhale, twist to your right. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale forward. Exhale, counter twist. Come back forward for Agni Stambhasana. Stack the right shin on top of the left shin. Try to get your ankle on the outside of the knee. So keep moving your ankle over there. Yeah, and if you need to, you can put a little bolster, a little blanket there. Now flex the feet. Take a long, deep breath. Extend the spine and fold over the legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up. All right, lift your shin with your arms. Lift it up. You can cradle it so you can press the right foot into your left elbow. Your right elbow wraps around. Now try to have a long spine on this. You can take a moment to rock the baby. And we're going to come into compass. So just explore this. Think of this as an exploration. Try to get the right knee above the right shoulder. Left hand's on the outside of the foot. Press your right hand down. Your right arm is against the right leg. Now try to extend the leg and look underneath your left arm. Yep, or whatever variation you're practicing today. Beautiful. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Let go of the foot. Now let's come into a reverse tabletop. So just bring your feet to the floor, bring your hands behind you, fingers forward. Inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, option to lower the head. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower the seat. Cross the ankles, bring your hands down, roll over the ankles, step back to a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. 5 breaths here. Good. Inhale the left foot forward to a low lunge. And exhale. Now extend your leg and bring the back foot in to both feet are parallel, hips with distance. Inhale, look up, pull your left hip back. Exhale, fold over the left leg, Parsvottanasana. Keep using your abs. Try to extend the legs. No, both feet are on the floor. Good. And extend your front leg. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Now look up and bend your left knee. We're coming into airplane. Your right foot might have to go back a little bit. Now try to work your left shoulder underneath your left knee. That same, try to find the same variation. Either hands down, hands lifted, or find the bind. Keep pulling left hip back. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down. You can bring your shoulder out. Yep. Now, extend your front leg, walk your leg forward, lift the right leg into a standing split, and fold over the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. And look up halfway. Stack the hip and the right knee. Exhale. Lower the knee down to the floor. Bring the sits bones down. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale the right arm up by the ear and exhale. Twist to the left. Look back to the clock wall. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Use your abs. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale back to the front. Exhale. Counter twist. Come back to the front. Stack the left shin on top of the right shin. Ankles outside the knee. Yeah. Use the blanket. There you go. Inhale, long spine. And then your hands come down to the floor. Maybe your elbows come down on the floor, folding over the legs. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Lift back up. Lift your left shin up. Cradle your shin in your arms. Wrap your arms around your left shin. Rock it like a baby. Good. Yeah. And let's make our way into our variation of compass that we can do today. So bring your left shoulder, bring your left knee over your left shoulder. And you're going to hold on with your right hand to the outside of the foot. Press your left hand down. Good. Left hand down. And then extend your leg. Look underneath your right arm. Good. What is your variation today? If you did this every day, what is your relationship with compass today? And of course, if you did this every day, it would change over time, right? Inhale, exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale, 1. Let go of the foot. You can bring the legs down. Bring the feet to the floor. Bring your hands behind you, the fingers forward. Inhale, lift up to reverse tabletop. Exhale, option to lower the head. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift the chin to the chest. Exhale, lower the seat. Cross the ankles, roll over the ankles, bring the hands down, jumper step back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, slowly, slowly lower down all the way. Rest your head. Rock out the hips. All right. Now bring the hands right underneath his shoulders. Bring the feet together. Lift up into cobra and lift the hands off the earth. So bring your hands right underneath your shoulders first. Cobra. Right here. Yeah. Lift up and inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Rock out the hips. Shalabhasana, arms alongside the body. Palms up, feet together, forehead to mat. Inhale, lift up, balance on the navel. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Rock it out. All right, bow, bend the knees, reach back, hold on to the ankles. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Rock it out. And we're going to practice pigeon as a back bend. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck the toes, bring the seat to the heels, extend the legs back to downward dog. And now the right leg up to three-legged dog. And exhale, the right knee comes to the right wrist, coming into pigeon. And try to pull your right hip back, slide your left leg back. Now you can just stay here. You can press into, we're not folding forward, Nina, we're gonna do a little back bend, but you can press your hands into your blocks, or you might be able to bend the knee and reach back and hold on to the inside of the ankle. Or you may be able to do Raja Kapotasana. Yeah, beautiful. Find your or variation today. Yeah. So you could pull the foot into your elbow. Yep. And reach back. There you go. Gorgeous. I think you're almost there. Bringing the hands together. Just a few more breaths. Everyone's relationship in this room to pigeon is different. I love it. Let go of your spine, let go of your feet, bring your hands down, make your way back to a downward dog. Lift the left leg up to a three-legged dog. Exhale the left knee to the wrist. And find your variation on this side. Hopefully it's the same variation, but there could be little differences from left to right side. Yeah, and try to keep your right hip forward. Nice. You got a little foot cramp. Okay. You actually need a little bit more grounding here. There we go. But beautiful. There you go. And you got it. Keep pulling this left hip back and the right hip forward. And make your way back to a downward dog, taking your time here. And come forward to a plank and lower all the way down. And then roll over onto your back. And let's just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. So bring the feet as wide as the mat and allow one knee to fall into the center. Little internal hip rotation. We did this in the warm-up. I love internal hip rotation. Since I started doing internal hip rotation and realizing, trying to let go of tightness in the quads, I don't have lower back pain anymore. Hopefully you found release of certain tightness in your body since you started practicing the asana portion of yoga, but of course that's just scratching the surface. That's just starting. All right, so let's come into half bridge. Bring your feet back to parallel. You can reach down, tickle the back of the heels and lift up. On the inhale, lower, middle, upper back. Exhale, roll the shoulders under, clasp the hands together. Inhale, exhale, one, inhale. Exhale, two, inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, four, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. And just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. All right, let's come into our first round of Urban Sadhu, or you may certainly repeat the half bridge. Oh, you want to use the wall. Good, good, good. Yep. We can take a moment to set up for Urban Sadhu. Okay, bring the hands by the ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, four, inhale, lift the chin up. Exhale, lower. And windshield wiper the knees. All right. Second round, bring the hands by the ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale, lift the chin up to the chest. Exhale, lower down. Yeah. So what we talked about earlier with the chaturangas, bringing the elbows right by the sides, hugging the elbows into the sides on your chaturanga. That's going to help you in your Urdhva When you're coming down, you bend the elbows, you're putting the elbows to the sky to help you come down. You can kind of start to see how it's all connected here. One more round. Bring your hands by your ears and inhale, lift up. Exhale, one, inhale. Exhale, two, inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, four, inhale. Exhale, five, lift the chin and the chest, bend the elbows, come down. Windshield wiper the knees. All right, good, good, good. Hug the knees into the chest. If happy baby's in your practice and you'd like to practice that now, this is a good time to help release the lower back. And let's find a twist. Bring the knees back together. You're welcome to do eagle legs. Lower both knees over to the left side and look back to the right. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four, inhale, exhale, five. Lift the knees back to the center. Find the same variation on the other side, knees to the right. Look back to the left. Inhale, exhale, one, inhale, exhale, two, inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, four, inhale. Exhale, five. Bring the knees back to the center. And any last movements here you need to release the lower back. Just take a moment to explore that movement here. And you can roll back and forth a little bit if that feels good now. And let's face the clock wall. Everyone turn towards the clock wall for Paschimottanasana. Extend the legs towards the clock wall. And you can lift up, take a deep breath in, reach forward, hold on to somewhere on your legs. Yeah, and pull your chest towards the clock wall. Inhale. Exhale, one, inhale. Exhale, two, inhale. Exhale, three, inhale. Exhale, four, inhale. Exhale, five, inhale. Exhale, six, inhale. Exhale, seven, inhale. Exhale, eight, inhale. Exhale, nine, inhale. Exhale, 10, lift up. Bring your legs to a wide straddle. You can either walk your hands forward or you can hold on to your big toes. Pull your chest to the clock wall. 8 breaths. Flex your feet, that might help. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 8, inhale. Exhale, 7, inhale. Exhale, 6, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 1, lift up. Bend your right knee so the heel comes to the pelvic bone. Twist over the left leg and fold over the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Lift up. Extend your right leg. Bend the left knee. Twist over right leg. Fold over right leg. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift up. Extend your left leg. Let's come into Baddha Konasana. So pull your heels towards your pelvic bone. Open the feet like a book. Yeah, maybe you can press your elbows down into your thighs. Extend your spine and then lower the top of your head to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Lift up. And come into Supta Baddha Konasana, lying back on your back. We still have enough time for shoulder stand, so just come to Supta Baddha Konasana, even if you want to come to shoulder stand for a few breaths. Yes, if you want to practice legs up the wall or shoulder stand, you're welcome to do that. Good. So like the meaning of our chant, each person will perceive and interpret an object in a unique way according to their state of mind. Even if you try to explain to someone what your relationship to Krishna or whatever your name of choice is, universal consciousness, even if you try to explain it, the other person's probably not going to quite see it the way you see it, and I think that's fine. And if you came back and tried to explain it to them a year later, it would be a little different. And maybe they would still not quite understand it. And maybe their idea has changed too. I mean, conversations with other people about spirituality are a worthy thing. I'm not saying don't talk about it, but you're definitely going to see it through a different lens than somebody else. Depending on their background, how much they continue to study, how much they put into it, or even sometimes people have these bizarre mystical experiences. People have all kinds of different experiences that are related to spirituality or that inform their idea of what their relationship to spirituality is. I do encourage people to think about their spiritual life, of course. It helps you just to understand, I mean, those bigger questions like, what are we doing here? What's my purpose? Why is there so much strife between people? Why can't we all just get along? But also to keep the mystery, you know, we're just not going to understand everything. Even the smartest people that have ever existed that we know of. I'm sure there's some really smart people that didn't write any books, but the smartest people that we know of, Einstein, they encouraged mystery. Don't give up on the mystery. Don't start to think that you know everything. Have some, what is the word, the Greek word that we talk about a lot when, hubris. Hubris, and you're not greater or lesser than anybody else, but have some, hubris is actually, not thinking that you know everything. Lower the feet overhead to plow. Icarus, for example, didn't have any hubris. He thought with his wings and his glue that he could fly up and touch God. Lower the knees around your ears. Slowly lower down. Make your way into fish. Let's stay 5 more breaths. And let the chin of the chest come back down. And I would definitely caution against thinking that if people are very advanced in an asana practice, it means that they're advanced spiritually. You see that, you hear that idea sometimes, and I think it's way off. You have a choice to come into Shavasana now or practice a headstand. Or if you want to do rabbit, you could do rabbit, bringing the top of your head to the mat and holding on to your ankles. That's a good one too. Have you ever tried that one? It's you're gonna hold on to your ankles and then you round your back and bring the top of your head to the mat. And press the top of your head into the mat as you hold on to your ankles. Yeah. That's it. Or you could come into half headstand. Good. And we'll be here. Option to stay another 4 minutes. That's 3 minutes left. Two minutes left. If you can stay 2 more minutes, you'll have done a 5-minute headstand. One more minute. Thirty seconds. Calmly and with control, coming back down to a child seat. All right, let's make our way to Shavasana with the head towards the murti, feet towards the clock wall. Begin to deepen the breath. Noticing the movement in the torso as you deepen the breath. Allowing the movement to extend to the extremities. Stretching the arms overhead. Taking your time to hug the knees into the chest. Whenever you're ready, you can roll over to the right side and just pause for a moment in fetal position and recall your intention. Repeat your intention to yourself now. And press your top hand down. Lift yourself back up. Coming back up to a seated position, setting up for meditation. Finding a seat that you can commit to being still in. And we're going to practice japa meditation for 5 minutes. So we'll practice the mantra Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda, truth, consciousness, bliss. Let's close. 3 ohms. And bringing the hands to prayer. Namaste. Thank you for your practice tonight. Thank you for your presence. My last class here will be Wednesday open night, the last week. I think it's the 25th. So hope I'll see you again. Yeah, I'll be here a lot.